Lesson: Identifying hazards and assessing risks in the workplace. Identifying hazards and assessing risks in the workplace is a critical component of maintaining a safe and healthy environment for employees. This process involves recognizing potential sources of harm, evaluating the likelihood of their occurrence, and determining the severity of their impact. By implementing effective strategies and utilizing practical tools, HR leaders and safety professionals can significantly reduce workplace incidents, thereby fostering a culture of safety and compliance. The first step in identifying hazards involves a thorough understanding of the different types of hazards present in the workplace. These can include physical hazards such as slips, trips, and falls, chemical hazards from exposure to toxic substances, biological hazards like bacteria and viruses, ergonomic hazards due to poor workstation design, and psychosocial hazards such as stress and harassment. Recognizing these diverse categories is crucial for a comprehensive hazard identification process. A systematic approach can be employed using tools like the Hazard Identification and Risk Assessment Framework, which provides guidance on categorizing and documenting potential hazards in a structured manner. Once hazards are identified, the next step is to assess the associated risks. Risk assessment involves evaluating both the likelihood and potential severity of harm resulting from each hazard. This evaluation helps prioritize the mitigation efforts towards the most significant risks. A commonly used tool for this purpose is the risk matrix, which plots the likelihood of an event occurring against the potential impact of the event. The risk matrix allows organizations to visualize the level of risk and determine whether it falls within acceptable limits or requires immediate action. For example, if a manufacturing plant identifies a high likelihood of employees being exposed to hazardous chemicals with severe potential health consequences, this risk would be plotted in the high-risk category, signaling the need for urgent intervention. To effectively manage identified risks, organizations can adopt the hierarchy of controls framework, which prioritizes risk control measures from most to least effective. This hierarchy begins with elimination, which involves removing the hazard entirely. If elimination is not feasible, substitution may be considered, which involves replacing the hazard with a less dangerous alternative. Engineering controls are the next priority, aimed at isolating people from the hazard through physical means, such as installing guards on machinery. Administrative controls focus on changing work practices and procedures to reduce risk, while personal protective equipment is considered the last line of defense. An illustrative case study highlighting the effectiveness of these strategies is the successful reduction of musculoskeletal disorders in a logistics company. The company identified ergonomic hazards due to repetitive lifting tasks. By utilizing the hierarchy of controls, they first attempted to eliminate the hazard by automating the lifting process. When complete automation was not feasible, they substituted manual lifting with mechanical aids. They also redesigned workstations to improve posture and implemented regular training sessions on safe lifting practices. These interventions resulted in a 40% reduction in MSDs within a year, demonstrating the practical application of hazard identification and risk assessment techniques. In addition to frameworks and tools, fostering a culture of safety is essential for continuous improvement in hazard identification and risk assessment. Engaging employees in safety committees, encouraging the reporting of near misses, and providing regular training on hazard recognition are effective strategies. For instance, a study conducted in a healthcare setting found that involving employees in safety rounds led to a 30% increase in hazard reporting, thereby enhancing the organization's ability to proactively address potential risks. Moreover, technology plays an increasingly vital role in enhancing the efficiency and accuracy of hazard identification and risk assessment processes. Safety management software can streamline data collection, analysis, and reporting, allowing organizations to track hazards and incidents in real time. These digital tools enable HR leaders to make data-driven decisions and provide timely interventions, ultimately improving workplace safety outcomes. Regular review and continuous improvement of hazard identification and risk assessment processes are imperative. Organizations should periodically reassess their risk management strategies to adapt to changes in the workplace environment or industry regulations. Conducting audits and inspections, alongside analyzing incident reports and near misses, can provide valuable insights for refining safety protocols. For instance, a manufacturing company that implemented quarterly safety audits saw a 25% decrease in workplace accidents over 2 years, underscoring the importance of ongoing evaluation and adjustment. In conclusion, identifying hazards and assessing risks in the workplace is a dynamic and essential process for ensuring employee well-being and organizational compliance. By employing structured frameworks such as HIRA and the hierarchy of controls, utilizing practical tools like the risk matrix, and leveraging technology, HR leaders can effectively manage workplace risks. Moreover, fostering a culture of safety, engaging employees, and committing to continuous improvement are critical elements for sustaining a safe work environment. Through these actionable insights and strategies, organizations can not only enhance their safety performance, but also contribute to the overall success and sustainability of their operations.